Are you sure that your health and life insurance are covering all the bases? See, many people make the mistake of thinking that they only need one or the other. But the truth is that you need these two to work together in order to fully protect you. And so let's simplify how these two types of coverages, life and health, can bring balance and security to your life, okay? And so if you are new to me or to the channel, my name is Katrice, and I am a licensed health and life insurance broker and paralegal. And I help entrepreneurs to grow, protect, and secure their finances using a comprehensive personalized strategy based on their financial goals and risk tolerance, okay? And so let's jump into it. So we're going to be talking about in this video balancing life and health insurance, okay? Now, this isn't about just buying insurance for the sake of having it. It's about finding the right combination that ensures you and your loved ones are financially secure no matter what life throws your way. And so I'm going to show you how to put together a strategy that isn't just practical, but also keeps you protected in the long run, okay? And so first, let's jump into understanding life insurance, because it's more than just death benefit coverage, okay? So life insurance is designed to ensure that your family has financial support when you are no longer around. But the right policy can also build cash value and could be used as an investment tool, okay? So there's different types. And so the first type is term life, okay? So term life is life insurance that is, it covers you for a specific term. So you can either get it for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years, okay? Now, if you are on a budget and you just need an affordable protection option for a set number of years, so say like you just want to make sure you have coverage until your children graduate or until your mortgage or your vehicle is paid off, then term coverage would be what you would look into, okay? Now, you only get the coverage. It's only a death benefit, so there is no investment or savings component. However, it gives you the peace of mind to know that if something were to happen to you during the term of, the span of this coverage, that your family would be protected and taken care of, okay? Now, then there's whole life. Now, whole life offers lifelong coverage with an investment component that grows over time. Now, it does cost more, but it guarantees that your family will receive a payout no matter when you pass. So if you get it, say you get it at 20 and you don't pass until, say, 80, then you're going to be covered because it's for your whole life and not just for a specific term. And then there's also the cash value portion that you can tap into if you were to need some cash for specific things throughout your lifetime, okay? Then there is universal life, okay? Now, universal life also includes the very popular index universal life, okay? And this is a flexible option that lets you adjust your coverage and your premiums. So it's kind of a hybrid between term and whole life, and it can be a good choice if you want flexibility within your life insurance. It's also a good choice for you when it comes to planning out your long-term savings. So you can use, say, index universal life. You can use index universal life in your retirement planning strategy, okay? So universal life offers more options. It also offers, it is the best option for you if you want to have more flexibility, more control. That's the word I'm looking for. More control over your over your money in retirement, or not just retirement, but more control in being able to have access to cash to use for like things like your children's education. If something were to happen, say you needed, to get some money out, you wanted to invest, it can be used as an investment tool as well. Okay. Now, choosing the right life insurance, it isn't just about getting the most expensive or the cheapest. It's about aligning with your financial goals. So you need to think about your current needs, your family's future, and what's affordable. And so if you're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot to think about, I do have a free ebook that you can get. The link is in the description of this video. And in that ebook, it goes over how to know how much coverage you need to purchase. Okay, it's absolutely free. It comes with a little worksheet, and it breaks down step by step how to know how much coverage you need to purchase when purchasing life insurance. Okay. All right, so now health insurance, because health insurance is more than just doctor's visits. Okay, and so a lot of people see health insurance as something to just cover doctor's visits, but it's not. It's really about being prepared for unexpected health events. What I hear a lot of entrepreneurs say to me is, well, I don't need health insurance because I'm not that sick. I don't go to the doctor like that. I don't take medications. And so they really think that it's just about paying for going to the doctor. However, that is not the premise of insurance at all, any insurance. Insurance is to protect you from financial ruin, point blank, period. Okay, and so when you looking at health insurance, okay, there's multiple types that you can get. Okay, there's HMO plans, there's PPO plans, there's EPO plans. Okay, and depending upon the plan that you have, it really is just based upon your needs. Okay, so HMO plans typically have lower premiums and limit you to a network of doctors, and they may require referrals for specialists. Most HMOs do. Okay, now PPOs offer more flexibility when choosing healthcare providers. You don't need a referral, but they do come with higher premiums. So you are able to go out of network with a PPO plan. However, you will pay a higher cost share. Okay. Now, it just depends upon you and your needs and all of that. I do have a video that I will put in the description that goes more in depth on the different types of plans. It breaks down the HMO, the PPO, the EPO, and also the what is it? It just left my head. The point of service. That's what it is. Point of service. So it breaks down each one of those plans. I will link that in the description. Okay. But some key terms that you need to know when you are, when you are looking at health insurance. The premium, obviously, which is the amount that you pay monthly for your coverage. Deductible is the amount that you pay before insurance kicks in with their portion that they will pay on covered services. Maximum out of pocket, which is the most that you will pay in a year for covered services. Once you hit this amount, your insurance will cover the rest. Now, out-of-pocket maximum does not include premiums, and most of the time it does not include co-pays. Okay, and then now by understanding these terms and how they impact your coverage, it can help you to make better decisions about the plans that you choose. Okay, now you also want to consider how your health needs, whether routine or unexpected, fit into the plan options that are available. Okay. Now I also have a free checklist before you purchase health insurance checklist that you can get, which goes over exactly what you should be looking for and paying attention to when you are looking to purchase health insurance. You can also get that in the description. Just click the link. It's my link tree. You click the link and I have it. It's all linked there for you. Okay. All right. So now we want to get into the importance of creating a comprehensive insurance strategy. Okay. So now that we've talked about health and life insurance individually, I want to go over how they work together. Okay. Because if you've got a solid life insurance plan but you aren't properly covered with health insurance, then you're missing a key component of your financial security. And on the other hand, if you've only got health insurance and you aren't planning for the future with life insurance, then you are leaving a gap in your strategy. Okay. So here's the thing. Oh, there's one other thing that I want to go over that I totally missed when talking about health insurance is supplemental coverage. Okay. Because a lot of times when people are searching for health insurance, they are looking at the out-of-pocket maximum, especially if you are looking at marketplace insurance. And in your area, because it just depends upon your area, okay, you may see the lowest out-of-pocket maximum you may see could be between $5,000 to $8,000. Okay, meaning that you, for the year, you would come out of pocket, about say $8,000. We'll go with $8,000, right? And so you're like, man, where the hell am I gonna get $8,000 from? That could be what you're thinking, or you could be like, man, I don't want to have to pay $8,000, right? And so this is where supplemental health insurance comes in. And supplemental health insurance is definitely not talked about enough. Okay, supplemental health insurance covers your out-of-pocket costs. Okay, and it also covers certain things. So you can get supplemental insurance to cover if you're just having a surgery. Say you're going, if you know you're going to be having a outpatient surgery, or you may be having a couple of outpatient surgeries for the year, you can get supplemental insurance that will pay you for having that surgery. And so the money doesn't go to the hospital or to the surgeon. The money comes to you in the form of a check. And so then you can take that check and you can use that to pay for your hospital bills, or if you want to use the money to pay for say household expenses because you're going to be out of work for a while, you can use the money however you see fit to use the money. Okay, there's also supplemental insurance that covers specific health conditions. So if you have say high blood pressure, there's a history of high blood pressure in your family, you can get say a heart attack plan that covers you. So if you were to have a heart attack and you were to be admitted into the hospital, then it would pay you for that. There's also cancer policies that you can get. And so if you are diagnosed with cancer, if there is a history of cancer in your family, then you can get plans. And if you are diagnosed with cancer, then you can utilize that policy, and it could very well pay for your cancer treatments. Okay, supplemental insurance also covers dental and vision coverage as well, because that is not covered by health insurance. Okay, and even if you have Medicare and you're like, oh, but I have a Medicare Advantage plan, and my Medicare Advantage plan has dental and vision insurance on it, which yes, it does. However, it doesn't always cover all of what you may need for your coverage for your dental and vision needs. And so you can definitely look into purchasing supplemental coverage, which I definitely recommend if you are on Medicare. Okay. So I did want to just throw that in there because supplemental insurance sometimes gets overlooked. And especially if you know you are going to be having surgeries, or you know you may need to be, you have some chronic conditions and you may be, admitted into the hospital, you can definitely look into supplemental insurance because it can help you to cover those out-of-pocket costs. Okay. All right. So back to creating your comprehensive strategy. Okay. When you are looking at your health and your life insurance, okay, you have got to make sure that you are balancing both, okay, in a way that makes sense for your current situation and your future plans. You can't just look at the current and think, okay, well, I'm not sick now, or so I don't need health insurance, because what happens if you get into an accident and then you are admitted into the hospital? You are on the hook for that hospital bill 100%. Okay. Same thing as if you're healthy, but you may be diagnosed with some type of critical illness that you didn't even know. You had no symptoms, no signs, nothing, and then all of a sudden something just pop up, and then you're diagnosed. You have some type of critical illness that puts you in the hospital. Then you find out you have a critical illness, right? And so you got to think about those things as well. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter whether you are young or you're just starting a family, or you are nearing retirement. Your needs will change over time, and your insurance should also grow as you grow. Okay. Now, this is where the holistic approach comes in. The idea is to create a plan that aligns with where you are now and where you will be in the future. And so you want to make sure that you are reviewing your policies regularly to make sure they are still aligned with your life's trajectory. Okay. So when it comes to health insurance, you want to renew that every single year. You want to renew your health insurance because health insurance changes. It does typically go up every single year. Okay. And so you are going to want to review your current policy to see if your policy is so this year the out-of-pocket max may be say $5,000, but when you go to renew, come for 2026, it could very well go up to $6,000 or $7,000 as your out-of-pocket max. Okay, that might not be within your budget, or it may be a little more, or you may, in 2024 you may not have used as much, and so based on 2024 you kind of stayed within the same range, and then some things happened, and in 2025 you had to use more of your benefits, and so that may be a trend. It could have been just for this year, it could be next year. So you always want to review. Also, when you are looking at your life insurance, you also want to look and see if when you are purchasing life insurance that it comes with some additional riders, because there are riders that you can purchase that will enhance your life insurance that can help to also boost your health insurance. So for example, critical it's critical illness rider that a lot of life insurance policies come with. If you were diagnosed with a critical illness, then you could tap into that rider, and that could help to also supplement your health insurance. Okay, so life insurance as a whole, not life insurance, just life insurance, but insurance as a whole is protection for your finances. Okay, it's to keep you from financial ruin. Okay, and so you definitely want to, when you are reviewing your life insurance, you also want to review when you are reviewing your health insurance, you definitely want to review your life insurance as well to make sure that both are still creating that holistic coverage for you. Okay. And so now, how do you put it all together? Here is a simple strategy that you can use. And I kind of went through this, but we're going to really break it down. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is review your health insurance. Okay. Are you getting the care that you need? You want to look at your premiums, your deductibles, your out-of-pocket max. You also want to look at how much coverage you'll need if a medical emergency happens. Like I said, I have a free checklist that goes over everything that you need to be paying attention to when you are looking to purchase health insurance, and you can definitely get that. And then you also want to look at, what were your needs for the current year? What do you think your future needs will be? So you do want to do some forecasting, and then you want to compare the two, and then find a plan that will best fit your future needs. Okay, what you think your future needs will be. Okay, then you want to assess your life insurance. Do you have enough coverage that will meet your family's needs in the event that something were to happen to you? Okay, do you have enough to cover your debts, your living expenses, your future expenses like kids' college for your kids? These are the type of things that you want to be looking at when you are assessing your life insurance. Okay, and again, you can get my free ebook in the description that breaks down exactly how to do this. Okay, and then you want to create balance. Okay, and so this means that combining your life and health insurance in a way that protects you today and also secures your future. And so that might mean that you need to adjust the amounts of coverage that you have, or shift to a different plan that might best meet your current needs. Okay, and again, you want to always make sure that you are reviewing your policies every year, health and life insurance, because as your life changes, so should your coverage. Okay, and so balancing health and life insurance isn't just about getting policies. It is really more about creating a strategy that works together for you and your family. Whether you are starting out fresh or reassessing your current plans, the goal is to protect your financial future. And so if you're kind of unsure about where to start, then you definitely can book an appointment, a consultation with me, so that you can get some more personalized advice and assistance in figuring all this out. Because I do know that insurance is confusing. Talking with clients I've been doing insurance for since 2018, so 7 years, and of the hundreds of clients that I've talked with, one thing, the consensus that I've gotten from all of them is that insurance is confusing, and it can be very confusing. And so you don't want to try to go at this alone. You definitely want to work with a professional. And so you can book an appointment, book a consultation with me we really sit down and take a look at your strategy, everything that you have, and kind of see if it's working for you, if it's not working for you, and what changes that needs to be made. Okay, all right, so that's what I have for you in this video, and so I hope that you got some great information out of it. My intention was that it would be useful and helpful for you. Okay, I also hope it helps you to feel more confident about choosing insurance or about the coverage that you currently have. Okay, and so please do like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment with any questions that you might have regarding your coverage. Okay, and so remember, until next time, no one is coming to save you. Okay, and so you want to always make sure that you are looking out for you and your finances yourself. All right, so have a good one.